What's up, all my stock market investors? It is Shadai, and I'm back again with another Cash App investing video. I did miss everyone. I missed my whole YouTube family. I didn't get to post the last 2 days of last week because of my birthday. But the last video I made, I told y'all everything was overbought. And then the next day after that, and the day after that, you seen market pullbacks. So I'm in line with what's going on. I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm not saying that I got the crystal ball, but I'm in tune. I'm paying attention, and today I want to talk about maybe some stocks that I'm looking at, that I'm looking to capitalize on these pullback days, because we may see more pullback before we see a nice increase. So, but this is a good time right now because there's a lot of people trading on Robinhood. And I'm a big fan of Cash App. I'm very loyal, but I do also know, even the YouTube family, a lot of us out here are using Robinhood, and there's a lot more new traders on Robinhood. A lot of people gambling on Robinhood, and we got to stay focused. We can't get caught up in the people that are out there gambling and just throwing money everywhere, all over the place, in the bankruptcy companies. They were saying that, like, people from Robinhood are investing in Hertz, they're investing in JCPenney, two companies that are bankrupt and not doing well, and potentially, will lose your money, because when they don't have money to pay what they need to pay, they go and take that money that you've invested. They have that right to do that. So I need my YouTube family to wake up and to trade and buy stocks only if you feel like that company's going to be around in the long term. If that company seems somewhat untouchable, I know that you're never going to be able to predict it. A company can seem untouchable today, and next week maybe they'll be off the market. But to the best of your ability, to the best of your knowledge, to the best of your research, we have our phones in our hands. I love, going on social media and seeing, people from my culture talking about stocks. Like, it's amazing, because I can guarantee you, when I started doing it back in December, it wasn't so popular. I mean, it was popular, but it wasn't so popular amongst, I feel like, people that look like me. Well, I didn't hear people talking about it. Maybe now that things are crashing, there's a lot more people talking about it now. But and there's a lot of you sneaky people out there that, and I'm just sharing my thoughts at this point, right before we get into the stocks, that be trading stocks and, like, don't share information with nobody. Not that you have to share information, but if there's, like, someone in your family, if they're like, put someone else on, give them some knowledge, give them some game, so that they can also invest too. And you are not the only one that's glowing up. There's so many people that are doing stocks on the hush, like, and they're not, like, none of us know what company is going to be. I mean, we can guess, we can have research, we can have guesstimates, all that, but let's not forget about our people, yo. Let's get right into these stocks of the day. I think it's important to be investing in tech, or consumer staples, or healthcare. I'm a little bit into healthcare with GE, but I feel like I want to get more into healthcare. I just haven't found the right thing, the right stock to clamp on and settle with, other than GE. Um, tech tech can be a little scary, so just be careful. Be very careful. There's a lot of overbought tech right now. So I guess that you got to continue looking for the growing tech, because we're going to start to see more growing tech now than ever before, because that's kind of the future, is technology. So my number one right now, aside from what's in my portfolio, and I've already told everybody what's in my portfolio as far as tech. Well, I told some of what's in my portfolio, but I'm looking at Chegg. Now, Chegg is currently trading at $57. Yahoo Finance says it's currently overbought, which, cool if that's the case right now, but that doesn't mean that you can't put them on your watch list and look for opportunity for like a 5% drop or a 10% drop. Who knows? Maybe that'll be in quarter two. They are doing very well right now because people are switching to learning online. And I could tell you right now, the regular public education system was not ready to be teaching kids from home, and I'm hearing it from all different angles. I'm reading articles, and I know teachers that have also told me that you kids don't even show up to the Zoom calls or whatever the case may be. So the public education system is going. This is going to be uh, they're going to be hurt because the results are not going to be good. So people are going to be looking to homeschool their kids or use an online platform like Chegg uh, and teach their kids that way, and in hopes to get better results. So Chegg is a tech of the future because if that becomes education, they are a threat to education systems. And whenever you have a disruptor, I love disruptors. Disruptors are very good to me. So I'm looking at Chegg, and they weren't making crazy amount of money before, the last trailing 12 months, but were turning a new leaf, and they had a good quarter one. So the stock has been rising. Keep them on your watch list. Pay attention to quarter two. If the numbers are lower than quarter one, it might be an opportunity for you to buy. But Chegg is on the list for me for sure. Now let's talk about consumer staple. There's a few that I have that I've been wanting to get on, and I want to kick myself in the shin sometimes because a lot of these ones that I want to still get into, I have been looking at them since the decline in March, and I don't know. There's just something that isn't getting me to pull the trigger on them. But there's two off the top of my head right now that I am very, very interested in and been looking, and I am going to get in. I know I am. The first one is Coca-Cola, and I know some people may say Coca-Cola, but listen, Coca-Cola is not going anywhere. And for me, I believe Coca-Cola can only get better from here, from today, from where we are today, because right now Coca-Cola is trading under $50, and a lot of restaurants are shut down, a lot of resorts are shut down, a lot of other industries that may use the Coca-Cola product are shut down, and they're not running like normal. So obviously that means less sales for Coca-Cola right now, but in the future, think about that. The sales are going to start to ramp up for Coca-Cola because they're very locked in with a lot of restaurants, a lot of outer industries from the drink one. So that's why I think Coca-Cola is something to look towards, and I'm pretty sure they pay out dividends. So that is also, I'm kind of looking more towards dividend stocks to add to my portfolio now because I feel like I'm diversified. And the only thing I'm really missing, I do have some stocks that are giving me dividends right now, but I want more stocks to give me dividends because over the time periods, the more stocks giving me dividends for a long period of times, that means I can have more money to reinvest into the market without even touching my own money. So that is the goal. Now, there's stocks plenty that I need y'all to be careful and stay away from. But I'm also looking at them. Banking, I've been wanting to get into banking, but banking might get a little shaky come August, come September. We don't know. So they're on the far deep end bleachers watch list. They're high up in the bleachers. They're there. If I get to them, I get to them. If not, it's not the end of the world. I'm still going to continuously stack up on my current stocks in my portfolio. I want us all to remember that. Don't forget about what you have in your portfolio, right? I know a lot of people get caught up always looking for other stocks to buy, but if you got winners in your portfolio already, then that means you need to continue to stack up no matter what the price. You might have some high, you might have some low, but over time, you already know where I'm going with this. Y'all have a great day.